Hi, Cindy Cross here from the Post and Rail, and today I'm going to show you dead easy lemon curd. I've seen lots of recipes where you separate the egg whites and yolks, and there's a whole lot of stuff going on, and there's a double boiler and lots of time. However, this is chuck it all in one pot, stir it over a low heat until it thickens. So let's get stuck in. 1 cup of sugar, white sugar, caster sugar, doesn't bother me whatsoever. 100 grams of chopped up butter. It's cold, I don't care if it's room temperature, it's going to get melted anyway. 3 eggs, get them in the pan. Now you can see I've got my whisk there ready to go, ready to run the whisk and get stuck in. 3 eggs, that's pretty easy. Now the lemon part. Okay, so I've just gone and picked some lemons off the tree here. And this is what I like to do when I get lots and lots of lemons, and it's delicious. We need the zest of 2 lemons and the juice to make a cup of juice. So I'm just going to get started. I'll probably fast forward this in case it does go too slowly. So obviously you get a few blemishes when they're your own ones, and that doesn't bother me at all. I'm just going to go around that and zest the bits that are good. Okay, now my favourite bit where I get to use this tool. I love a good gadget. This is called a reamer, by the way. And this lemon is not going to like it. I think I'll need a few, but these here lemons are called Eureka, and they're thin skin and lots of juice and no pips, which is the opposite of Lisbon lemon, which has thick skin, lots of pips, and you need to strain it and that sort of thing. However, Lisbon does fruit all year round, and Eureka only fruits for 3 months, so they both have their upsides, and this is going to yield quite a bit of juice. Plus I'm just going to have such a good time getting it out of it. Yeah, give me that. And I've got my glasses on because generally when I squeeze lemon it goes straight in my eye, but not today. Oh, I'm getting heaps of juice out of these lemons. Wow, very juicy. They're not always like that, so that's why it's good to say a measurement of milliliters. Well, in this case is a cup. By the way, you could swap this and do this with lime. Lime curd is divine. A little bit more upmarket. But if you actually wait until your lime tree is ripe, and the limes are more lemon colour rather than green, you get heaps of juice from them. And then this recipe will be viable. Wow. Very juicy. They're just about full. Oh. Clean that up later. There we go, that's a cup of lemon juice, zest of 2 lemons, 3 eggs, 1 cup of sugar, and 100 grams of butter. Now I'm just going to put that over a low heat, stir it till everything comes together. And when it gets, I'm not going to boil it, so it's going to come up to before a boil, and you'll feel it thicken, and I'll test it on the back of the spoon, but don't worry, I'll show you what you're looking for. I'm just going to get this on the heat now. So I've been stirring that on the stove for around not even 5 minutes, and because I used the whisk and I didn't stop stirring at any point, the eggs didn't coagulate. And I also, by the way, I added it to 200 grams of butter. I actually accidentally misread my recipe. And when I was stirring, I thought, gee, that's awfully runny. And then I double checked and it's actually 200 grams of butter. So makes more sense because what I've got now is quite a thick, deliciously lemon liquid, and I've given it a taste and it's delicious. So here I'm just going to ladle it into some jars. It's nearly boiling, not quite. And I can see it getting quite firm as it's cooling down. The butter is becoming solid because butter at room temperature is still a solid. So I'm just going to fill this pretty jar because I want to give a gift later. I'm going to put the lid on. Now I'm not going to invert these like I normally do. This is actually going to live in the fridge because it's got butter and eggs in it. I just want to be sure, but it does last in the fridge for 3 months unopened. Look at that deliciousness. Look at that. Great presents. And really only a few lemons and some other cupboard ingredients. Looks like this jar's for me. Oh, yes, I do. I would say from start to finish that took all of 12 minutes, if that, and that's including going to collect the lemons from the tree. What an easy thing to make and a delicious thing to have. Ooh, so lemony and delicious. I hope you give this one a go. Very simple ingredients and look what you get out of it. Sunshine in a jar.